Have you ever been in this situation whereby you have two people, Sister Kola, Sister Kemi, and then you told Sister Kola something, and then she's like, okay, no big deal. And then you told Sister Kemi the same things you said to Sister Kola, exactly the way you said it to Sister Kola, and Sister Kemi is like, who are you to tell me? And you're like, oh, but I said the same things to Sister Kola and she's just fine with it. So now I think the reason is because you're dealing with two individuals and there's something that differentiates the two of them, and that's their inborn traits, the traits which they were born with. Sister Kola was born with different traits and Sister Kemi was born with different traits, and that is called temperament. So now sit back and watch. So, temperament is the combination of a child's inborn traits that determines how that child reacts to his environment and the people around him, how he lives his lives, how he reacts to things, and just who he is. These are the things that builds him, that defines him. So according to a Greek physician, surgeon, and philosopher called Aelius Ganellus during the 2nd century in the Roman Empire, he described the 4 classical temperaments, and a Greek physician called Hippocrates during 420 to 370 BC said that these 4 bodily fluids are parts of the ancient medical concept of humorism, and these fluids are traits that affect the human personality and behavior. So we have 4 temperaments, and the first one is sanguine, the second is melancholic, the third is phlegmatic, and the fourth is choleric. Sanguine. People that are sanguine, that have this personality traits, they are the ones that Yoruba people call war, kilumo. Their own is just odikwa, party. Like anywhere they are, they just want to express themselves. They love crowd. They just love to enjoy themselves. They are talkative. They are enthusiastic. They are so filled with energy, and they're always there. Like you cannot stay with a sanguine person, someone that has sanguine personality trait, and you'll be bored. It's not possible. It's not possible. So this is one of the temperament. So if you are this type that anytime you are around, people just enjoy your company. They always want you to be there because you always lighten the mood, and just know that you're sanguine. And then the second one is choleric. So choleric people are called natural leaders because they are detail oriented. They can be vengeful, they can be violent, but they always want to know the results. They always want to show you that they love being at the top. They love being leaders. They love doing things in their own way, but they can be lousy also. Sometimes they're lousy. They just want to show. Anywhere you find them, you always know that they're around because they always want to be at the first stage of everything. They want to rule. They want to lead. Yes. And one thing we need to know is every temperament has its positivity and negativity. And the reason we're explaining and enlightening ourselves about this is so that we can balance it. Someone that is sanguine can react to anything you say, even if you're being serious and what you're saying is actually important. The person can. Sanguine is a carefree kind of person, so the person doesn't even mind. But someone that is choleric, being a leader, and someone that has a tendency of being short-tempered. Yes. So choleric people who are short-tempered. So someone like that will be like, excuse me, I'm a leader. They have this pride of I'm a leader. So if you want to communicate with someone that is choleric, the way you do it is different from the way you communicate with someone that is sanguine. So that's it. I hope you're enjoying this, and I will go to the next temperament, which is melancholic. So now melancholic people, I call them the thinkers. If you tell a melancholic person you're stupid, maybe jokingly, like we do in Nigeria, the person can think and think and think and think about that thing and reflect about what you've just said. And you know, it's good to reflect, but on the other side, it's not really so good. So melancholic people are thinkers, they're observers, they are detail oriented. They don't want imperfection. They always seek perfection in themselves and in their environment. They like tidy places. They love everything being organized. They don't like being singled out in the crowd. They don't love spotlight. They just want to be at the back stage. So these are the traits of someone who is melancholic. And then the fourth temperament is phlegmatic. So phlegmatic people are called peacemakers. Now they go on their own, you know, they observe, they do things in their own way. This kind of personality are the type that tends to generate new ideas. They are the type that observe what the problems are. You know, they don't follow the crowd. They try to go their own way. They show you what the problems are. They think of ideas because they take time before they talk. They think before they act. While the sanguine, they act first before they think. So I think I have explained the four temperaments, and I believe that we've been able to understand each temperament in our layman language. Well, the reason I'm explaining this is so that we know the type of temperaments we have, the different kinds of people we're likely to meet in our everyday activity. And this is not to condemn anyone, because I've been in a situation whereby I was asked my temperament, and then I felt a bit depressed or a bit discouraged to say my temperament, because I was kind of like thinking like, no, normally when you hear sanguine, choleric, if I am choleric or sanguine, and I ask me what's my temperament, I'm kind of eager to say it, because I'm like, everybody will be like, oh, you're the type, you're the party type. But honestly speaking, whatever your temperament is, just know yourself. Knowing yourself is to help you grow and help you build. So now, this is on relationship, your relation with your people, your relationship with everybody, relationship with your personal self. And in our previous video, you will see where we talked about self-affirmation, and also this topic is supposed to help you to achieve that, so that you get to know yourself. So work on yourself. If you're the sanguine type, work to be better. It's not everywhere that you show. So sometimes you need to listen. If you're the melancholic type, you don't overthink things, because if you do, it will destroy you. So you need to know all this and balance it. So every human portrays all the temperaments, yes, but there's always a dominant temperament. You will always be more than one to the others. So when you know the one that is dominant, then you know how to balance it, because it has to be balanced. So you can find a person, or you yourself can be sanguine, you can be melancholic, and you can be phlegmatic and choleric at the same time. But when you check and evaluate yourself very well, there's always a dominant personality. There's always a dominant trait in you. And how do you get to know this? So with the explanations we've made so far, you can evaluate yourself. So you question yourself. You can be like, okay, do I like party? Then if yes, you tick yes. Do I like being alone? If yes, you tick yes. Do I enjoy? You'll just set questions for yourself. So I hope this episode is useful. I hope you find it interesting. I hope you'll be able to share this. You find it worth sharing with other people. And if you do, subscribe to our channel, follow us on our platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. And we'll always be here to give you the most educative information you ever need to live your life as a better person and be of better use to society. Thank you for watching OPC TV Communication. See ya!